Well, greetings everybody and welcome back to the stream, the channel. And, oh damn it, I just realised I've got my feedback going still. Let me just turn that off. There we go. So yes, welcome back. I know it's been a few weeks actually, a couple of weeks since we were last here. But I have been on vacation, and since vacation is over and I'm back, yeah, well, there's been a lot of other stuff that's been going on as well, which has really interfered with a lot of my time and ability to be able to stream. So I'm doing the best I can, but unfortunately, whilst I'll try and maintain my schedule, I can't guarantee it. So if you haven't done so, hit that follow or that subscribe button, and that way you will get notified when I do actually stream, because it might be a little bit random. Now, what are we doing today? Well, as we can see, we are currently moving towards completing phase 2. That's really what we're waiting on. We really can't do anything else. Oh, that was a big jump. Can't really do anything else until that is done. We've got no other things we can unlock. This is it. So we're waiting on that. So I thought, whilst we're waiting on that, rather than continuing to build up, the base here, I will admit I'm not exactly happy with the base here. Its location is not ideal. Just when you take into account, let's just see if we can scoot in through here. There we go. When you take into account that we are having to convey a lot of materials from a long way away, all these, we have to convey them from way over there to get up to here before we can do anything. I'm thinking there must be a better location for us. Something where we've got some of the core resources, namely iron and copper, in close proximity, and coal and water not too far away. I mean, power-wise, the situation of the power down here is good. But, yeah, it's not ideal for everything else. So we're going to go and do some scouting. I might even see if I can... Oh, do I actually have... transport. Yes, I don't even... Oh, no, I don't. That's no good to me. I was hoping I had the Explorer, but I don't. So we're going to have to make use of the tractor. We're going to go and do some exploring and see if we can find a better location. Now, I'm pretty sure we've already discovered it. I've been thinking about it whilst I haven't been streaming. Okay, once... Okay, I do have some more. Excellent. I better get some... I've got some. I've got plenty of iron. Okay, cool. And I think it's on our way over to where we've got our second power plant. Because I've been thinking about it, and I'm thinking it might suit us a little bit better. So let's go and have a look, shall we? Now, the other option that I know of through, because I've played this game before, a little bit, another location which I was thinking about is actually out in the Dune Desert. Because it is a very nice area out there. It's a bit sparse for things like wood and stuff like that, but don't need a lot of that once we've got other power sources. So I'm thinking of down in here. Now, as you can see, we've got copper up there. If I'm not mistaken, I think we had a look at this when we were here last. Oh, brother. I don't want that. Okay. Sorry, a little distraction. But if I'm not mistaken, this is... Yes, pure. So, straight up, that's a bonus. Now, If that was the only thing here, then it wouldn't make it all that attractive. But yeah, we've got water here, but that doesn't really suit us for what we need at this point. We've got limestone, but it's just a normal, which is still, it's right here. So we don't have to go far for concrete. Another, okay, pure iron. Okay, let's fix that. So we've got iron nice and close. Oh, what do we got here? Okay, another pure iron. That's 2 pure iron. Okay, 3 pure iron. Hey, you actually hit me. That's cheeky. Okay, so we've got 3 pure iron so far. Okay, there's another iron node. What is this? 4 pure iron. Five pure iron. Okay, 6 pure iron. Hey! 6 pure iron. Okay, so it's not going to let me pick that up. Okay. So we've got 6 pure iron nodes right here. I mean, can you ask for better resources so close? Huge big open area here. Look at this. Huge big open area. Oh, what have we got over here? Limestone again. Another normal limestone. And a pure limestone. So we've got 2 normal limestones, a pure limestone, 6 pure iron nodes, and 1 pure copper node. So I honestly can't think of a better place to set up. If I remember correctly, this is around or near... No, it's not the Easy Start. Easy Start is big open plains. So, can't argue with the logics behind this. It's a much better location, I think, for large, rapid core resource production. So, that said, we're going to set up over here. Now, this is going to become more of our core base. I will planning to eventually end up with more of a distributed system. What I mean by that is there will be a location for the production of, for example, steel, another location for the production of, I don't know, aluminum when we get to it, and things like that. Because when we get the trains, we can then link them all up. So I'm thinking this might be the way to go. So let's find the high spot here, one of the high spots. Let's just clear some of this out of the way. Not interested in the flowers. I'm not a big fan of that crackling noise you can hear. That denotes that there's spiders nearby. I do know where they are, and we can potentially go and clear them out, but they will respawn. They're actually inside the mountain here. And we get into it around the corner there somewhere. So, no, didn't want the flowers. Go away, don't want the flowers. Okay, so finding the highest point, I think, is around... it's around here somewhere. So... we want foundations. Well, that would certainly set us up. I'm thinking just the 10-metre one might be sufficient. See, 1 is too low. So let's go 2. Yeah. We'll whack it on the grid. Okay. Now, I think we can zoop out a few. Okay, what did I just do? Did I... Okay, cool. Didn't quite reach the tractor. Now, this is just more long-term planning, I'll be honest. I mean, we've got to wait for all that stuff over there to complete anyway, and that's going to take a little while. Oh, didn't want that. Okay, let's just put you on there. No, 3. Okay, that actually works quite nicely. Now, since we need concrete and a lot of copper stuffs and iron stuffs and steel stuffs, this is going to be a good little production area, I think. Hey, that blends in real nicely. Wonderful. I think I'm almost probably going to need a 4-meter one soon. Although that said, don't have the corner ones. Okay, we're going to have to see about unlocking some of those. But for now, that's looking all right. Should know by now. I don't comply. Nobody tells me what to do. Okay, this is looking good. That's actually nicely positioned. Very nicely positioned. Bite me, Barbie. Now, something I found rather amusing, and I had a little chuckle about it, was when I was setting up to do the stream to start. There better not be any personnel in the area. I'm the only one here. When I was setting up for the stream, Twitch have introduced a new content advisory thing. You've got to flag content on your streams and shit like this. It's a pain in the ass, really. I mean, my channel is always flagged, or already flagged as adult content, so what difference does it make? Anyway, that said, I changed all the setup over to Satisfactory, and it came up and gave me a warning that Satisfactory is flagged as a mature audience game. I mean, why? It's a factory building game. It's not like it's full of blood and guts and gore, and there's certainly no profanity involved, and no nudity involved, and no drug use involved. So I have to admit that kind of puzzled me quite a lot as to why Satisfactory is flagged as a mature audience only game. Now, if anybody happens to... Oh, shut the fuck up, Barbie! If anybody... okay, there's a profanity. I just implied it. If anybody can tell me why Satisfactory is flagged as a mature audience game, that'd be much appreciated. Just throw it in either chat or in the comments below this video if you're on YouTube. Because I'm genuinely curious. Why is a factory building game flagged as a mature audience or a mature audience game? Because that one... Oh, what? You can die in the game? I mean, and how many billion other games out there where you've got lives and you can die? And is that their definition of what requires being flagged as a mature content game or a mature audience game now? Is that your character can die? I mean, Has the world turned into such a bloody big load of pansies that that's a big issue? I mean, I know kids that play games that I would never even think of playing because of the mature content in them, and I'm quite a few decades older than them, and a little bit more wise to the ways of the world than them, and yet they will play games that I wouldn't even look at because I look at them and they, that's fucking trash. So, I mean, who is Twitch actually catering to now? It's trying to compete in the children's market, obviously. Well, guess what? You're not YouTube, and I thought you were better than YouTube, although that has been rapidly changing over the years. And I know a lot of people are moving over to Kick. I will admit I have actually not looked at it. And I've not looked at it based on the fact that some people I trust have looked at it. I mean, I do also have some friends who are using it. I mean, good for them. If it works for them, it works for them. But based on the feedback I've gotten from people I do trust who have actually done the research and looked into it, at this point in time, I'm not going to make any sort of wholesale move to something like that. It's too new, for want of a better way of putting it. So we'll see what happens in the long run. But for now, I'll stay here in Twitch because it suits my. I mean, I'm not a professional streamer by any measure of the word. I'm not doing it. It's not my job. It's not my occupation. This is just a hobby. I just stream because I feel, well, maybe somebody might be interested in looking at what I do. Maybe I do something different to some other people, or maybe I just inspire them to do other, to improve their own game. I don't know. That's why I stream. Do I do it to make money? Oh, hell no. I mean, I've got a life to lead, I've got bills to pay, and I have got no inclination. Holy shit, will you shut up? I've got no inclination to try and do streaming as a full-time occupation and make a career out of it. That's just, no. I play games to enjoy them, and I've been down the path of taking something I enjoy and turning it into a career, and it was something that I had enjoyed since I was in my early teens, and by the time I hit my 50s, I was so burnt out on it, I don't even do it anymore. And it was a lifelong passion. I made the mistake of turning it into a job, and that burnt it out, and it burnt it out of me. I won't do that anymore. I enjoy playing games. I'm not going to burn myself out on playing games because of the requirement to stream, because it's my livelihood. No, hell no. Like, things come up and I'm not able to stream. And I do apologise for people who might follow me and enjoy watching my streams. However, when I started this channel, both on YouTube and here on Twitch, the byline on my channel was random streams at random times. Namely, I would just, if I was in the mood, I would open up OBS and I would stream what I was doing. If I wasn't in the mood, I wouldn't bother. And since then, I have set up a schedule, and I do try and maintain that schedule to a large degree, primarily because my time is so limited in my day-to-day that I need to schedule what I do, pretty much everything I do. And if I want to stream or even play games, then I have to schedule it because I just don't have the time to just float through life doing things as the mood takes me. I'm very busy and I've got a lot that I actually do. So I schedule it. Let's put that one there. But if something else comes up, something in life comes up, then the first thing that goes is game playing and streaming, because it is just a hobby. It's just a pastime. could leave this tree here. Maybe I'll leave that tree there. Maybe I'll leave this one here as well. A little bit of scenery, make it a little bit more scenic. Rather than just all concrete and steel. Which is getting that way now anyway, but yeah, well. So yeah, that's where I stand on all that sort of stuff. I mean, don't stream to make a living. If I did, I would have starved many years ago. Let alone trying to raise a family on top of that. And for those that don't know, I have a daughter to support. And no, go away. And it's a little hard to do that when you're making no money. Been there, done that, near killed me, had a nervous breakdown. I won't go back to it. Got to have priorities. In all things, priorities. However, those of you out there who are thinking that you'd like to get into being a content creator or streaming, hello? Okay, what's the server doing? I would say go for it. I genuinely would. G-Portal. Yeah, and give it your best shot if you've got the ability to do so. Well, that's working. Excuse me. Yeah, I can stop that now. Do need to clear this though. So yes, those of you out there who think you'd like to be streamers, okay, that's Phantom. That's working. That's not. That's not. Oh, okay. I can't fit any more in, that's why. Duh. Wow, talk about distracting myself from what I was saying. Yes, if you are thinking of becoming a full-time streamer, content creator, and making a career out of it, all the best. I genuinely offer you all the best because I do know people out there who have done it. I do know people who have seemed to be making a success of it. They've got to put a lot of work in, and they actually put a lot more work into content creation and streaming than I put into my day-to-day job. And they're not making more than me. I mean, they have potential to make more than me in the long run. But starting out, they're not. And if you're in a position where you can wear those losses, if you will, until you can get established and get a following and get, sponsorships or, large recurring subscribers here on Twitch and things like that. If you can afford to do that, do it. And if you don't think you're going to suffer from burnout and lose the enjoyment for playing games or streaming, definitely do it. Because it's not a hard thing to do. It's quite an easy occupation, so to speak. And if it's something you enjoy doing, then yeah, like I said, by all means, do it. Give it your best. And hopefully you will actually, be able to make a full living out of it because, well, why not? There's money there. Pretty sure that's the wood one. It is. That's the leaves one. It is. Okay, so will it? Wait. Okay, so we can stop doing... Oh, okay, we can stop doing that. That's... Well, come here, come here, come here. And you can now stop. Because we've got tons of these. No. Oh, for fuck's sake. Alright. Now, is there a way of retrofitting one of these? Modular frames and steel... No and no. No and no. Okay, so... Oh, you're making stators. Don't need stators anymore, do I? No. So you can stop as well. Stop. I'm not going to dismantle you because I may actually need you in the long run, in the end. But for now, no. Alright. Now as for you. I did have a whole stack of flowers here. Let's just dump you in there. Okay, so I do have those there. That's good. That can go in there. That can go in there. That can go in there as well, I guess. Okay. No, come back here. Thank you. Okay, now. Give me that. I don't think I have any more of those, do I? Actually, they can go in there too. I'll keep those. Let's take you and convert you. Oh, okay, we can only convert it to biomass. No, not interested in doing that. Okay, that'll do. Concrete, steel, yes. Iron. Okay, some. No, I didn't want all of them. One for iron, one for copper. I suppose the best bet is to actually do this. Production. 2 of those. Constructors. 2 of those. Well, actually, we could get away with 4 of those, actually. 2 per. Although for the copper, maybe we should go 5. Sorry, what am I? 5. 3 for just there. What am I looking for here? I'm looking for something. Yeah, 1 for each. And then 2 for the other one. 1 for plates, 1 for rods. Yes. No, let's go 3. That makes it easy then, because then we can just come in here to logistics and we'll just grab 2 splitters. I don't know, I'm just making up how many I need. Organisation, we do need some storage containers. We could do 1 as an input buffer storage. That comes from the mine straight into a storage, then it goes from there and it splits off to the 3 constructors. Come out of those constructors into storage, so that's 4 per block. Needs 8 of them. What are we short? Rods. That's fine. We can just go and get some. Look, just find the keys on the keyboard here would be good. Let's just grab some plates, some more plates. Some more rods. Okay, that's plenty. Hello, Bean. Okay. What I'm going to do is Ah. Good, good. Really? Do you know what I say to that? Go away. There. Now we'll grab that. What are we doing? Coming down on the center line, pretty much. Okay. Oh, I put on the wrong thing, didn't I? Yes, I did. We want that there. And that there. That's better. Now, that actually needs to be that. No, actually it needs to be that, doesn't it? $270, yeah. Yep, let's force feed it. Now, once we get to here, I could have turned that 90 degrees. No, actually that's good. That's good. We'll work with that. We'll grab a splitter. Yeah, that's a little bit too close. Yeah, let's put it there. That's much better. Now, see, if we just go to 60s out here, 3 sixes is 18, which gives us 180 maximum capacity. But it puts us 60 into each constructor. This has got a 270 capacity, whereas Mark II is only a 120, which would limit us to 40 per. So that's going to fill up first. Productions, constructors. Hey, Luna. Thank you. 18 months, man. Jeez. Thank you very much, my friend. And welcome to the stream. If you're in the stream. I can't tell if you're in the stream. But, yeah, hype, man. Total hyped. That is just amazing. Thank you. Okay, well, that's that. So we go. Wire. Now, cable is a little bit of a difficult one because it's two things. So, hang on. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold the horses. What the fuck am I doing here? Because I'm overlooking the fact that I need this. Way overlooking this. Dear oh, dear me. Did I really just do that? Yeah, that's what I would have thought too, but no. Well, it tells me it's 18 months, man. So, all I can say is huge thanks. It's a little overwhelming in some respects, but very much appreciated. So how you been anyway? The melter smelter, yeah, I've forgotten all about the melter smelter. Look, give it to me. Bet you that's now too steep, isn't it? Doesn't line up either, does it? Hate that. When things don't line up properly. See, that's off whack. That's not going to line up. Undo. Yeah, finally. It's probably not going to let me do that. Okay, it will let me do it. Okay, that's good. But it won't let me do this. This is too steep. Wow. Bonus. Okay, so we want copper ingots. It's taking in 30 a minute. No, we're going to have to change that, but... Well, there might be a way around this. I'm going to have to rework all of this, actually, I think. It means more smelters, but it means faster smelting without the need of energy shards. Power shards. So let's get rid of you. Get rid of you. Go back to what we originally had. Yeah, let's go back to what we originally had, because I like that. That was pretty cool. No. Oh, thank you. Okay, let's do that again. Let's go back to this. And let's put our smelters here. We'll actually close this up a bit though. That way we can smelt it 3 times the pace of a single one without the requirement of shards. So I think that might be, yeah, it's an alternative. It's a better alternative, I think. I mean, I wouldn't say it's the best alternative, but it's a better alternative. Okay, so now we can put our constructors off of that. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Constructors are wider, aren't they? Fuck. No, not you. That one. This one. I have to work backwards. Bother. Botherations and damnations. Messy, messy, messy. Pretty much, yeah. Not much better, but better. Okay, so copper ingots, that one still should be set. Copper ingots. This one can become copper wire. This one can become copper plates or sheets. This one's going to become copper cables. But we start with copper wires. Because, I mean, reasons? Is that a good enough answer? Cables. Now, that's all well and good. Now we need to store all this fucking shit. Okay, so this will produce at, I think it's 120 a minute. 120 a minute. We're pumping it out twice as fast as that into storage. Coming out at 60. No, actually, that needs to come out a tad faster than 60. That can come out at that. And then we'll split, which is going to stall out to 60, 60, 60. Because these can only handle 30 at a time anyway with no shards. So they're going to stall out and back up, which is fine. And this takes 15 and puts 30 out. So that's fine. Oop, come here. And this takes 20 and puts 10 out, half. And this takes 60 and puts out 30. So we're going to get 30 in, 15 out. So, great. It'll work. Now, as for storage, I mean, some would say it's a bit superfluous having that in there first. And they're right, it probably is. But then again, some would say it's superfluous having 3 smelters. But I don't have any power shards. Well, correction, I don't have very many power shards. I think I've got 1 on me. Yes, 1 on me. And I could go and get more. I mean, shit, there's 1 up there. Just up there. But yeah. Organizationals. What have we got here? Yeah. Mm-hmm. See, whichever way you look at it, the output is going to be facing the wrong way to being usable. I want the output facing this way. I suppose I don't need 2, just go with the 1. Yeah, we'll just do that. Now, we need power, don't we? So let's go and get some power. Sorry, OCD's kind of kicked. Okay, it's actually right on. Okay, so it's in that line there. Floor too steep. Bull. Yeah, might as well just go here. Actually, no. Now, before we do that, let's just check our power grid. Okay, that's looking good. So we can actually now wire this in. Okay, production is now underway. Minor elevation, but that's fine. And this will be filling up. It's not at the moment, but it will be. Oh no, it won't actually, because this is only producing 120. So what we'll do is we will punch this onto here. 180. Still 3 6s are 18. So that's going to run at actual capacity, because this is limited to 60 per until these fill. Yeah, so until these fill, then it will balk them back, and that's when we'll start getting it to accumulate here. However, we now have copper production separated out to over here. We'll do iron production shortly, because we've got the pure nodes there and there. We'll put some more concrete production in, because we've got pure node over there, as well as a normal node. And this will become one of the common materials production hubs. So we'll just let that chug away. I'm not looking at any sort of mass storage, because eventually, hopefully, we'll have a train system that will allow us to ferry these goods to where we need them. We just need to have the infrastructure, the facilities to be able to produce. So that's good. So let us shoot on back to base, because I mean, I don't know whether it came through stream or not. I don't know whether it came through stream or not, but I do have to go. I just had an alarm go off to remind me that I have prior commitment. But hey, we're doing good. Stream forever now. That's the best I can ask for these days, so I take it when I can get it. You bloody bastards. Spawning in right underneath, on top of me. Alright, so how we going? We're halfway through, nearly halfway through the other two lots. So that's doing alright. That's doing alright. We'll get there eventually, and then we'll unlock the phase 2. And by unlocking phase 2, that will give us access to tiers 5 and 6. I think one of those has got the trainer. I can't remember, to be honest. So, hopefully. But that said, folks, and Luna, again, thank you for the sub, man. It's very much appreciated. As for anybody else who's bounced through, do much appreciate it. Before I go, however, I do need to give a shout out to my partner when it comes. Well, I suppose I'm partnered with them. It's probably the best way of putting it. G-Portal, they're a game server hosting company, one of the best that is available on the internet. They've got cloud based server farms all around the globe, so you can find stuff that's got low latency to your local vicinity. And their price and their support is, well, second to none. I have been with several other game host companies, and truth be told, I keep coming back to G-Portal because their service is amazing, their prices are fantastic, and you couldn't ask for a better organisation to host game servers with. So if you're ever thinking about setting up a game server for yourself, or a large or small or large, or a group of friends, or even just a community in general, go and check out G-Portal. There is a link that's popped up in the chat here on Twitch. So if you hit that link up, you can actually get 10% off on your first game service with G-Portal. If you're viewing this over on YouTube, so you'll find a similar referral link down in the description of this video. And by clicking on that link and telling them I sent you, and they'll give you 10% off on your first game service. So go and check them out. Even if you just spin up a server for like 3 days, just to test them out. 3 days is not very long. It's also very, very cheap. You can get 10% off. Make it even cheaper, and they've got a huge selection of games you can pick from. So, and for those interested, I'm playing Satisfactory on a server that's currently running on G-Portal. I decided I'd offload all the processing over onto their servers as opposed to my local system, make it easier to stream. And, well, I very rarely have any problems. Occasionally it might have a little bit of a lag hiccup, but that's because the server itself is actually on the opposite side of the world to me. It was just when I had available, so I spun it up for Satisfactory. So, that said, thank you everybody for stopping by. Whether whilst I was streaming live or even after the fact, very much appreciate it. If you haven't done so, please take a second to click that subscribe or follow button. Click the little bell icon. That way you get notified when I'm streaming. And it doesn't cost you anything, and it helps me out greatly. So, thank you very much in advance, and I shall catch you all next time.